Hey there, how y'all doing? How's it going? And what the fuck are y'all doing? We are back with May I Take Your Coat, where we take the sugar coating off of everything. We take the rose the rose tint off the glasses and the beat from around the motherfucking bushes, okay? This is why I give it to you real raw and gutter, okay? I just wanted to get on here really quick. This how you know I'm just going off of what, you know, I'm feeling talk about, because I'm looking crazy as fuck. I always look crazy as fuck, because let me tell you something, honey. When it's time to talk about some real shit, a motherfucker gonna think you look, sound, and are crazy. So might as well look the part, right? So anyways, I'm very into like all the prophecies that are like being fulfilled, because like y'all know I always talk about the government trying to stop these prophecies from being fulfilled. Fulfill your every desire will be fulfilled. That's significant. Somebody a part of a political party, their name is Hernandez, their last name Hernandez or something like that. So they first name like Jose, like oh, I don't want to just say nobody's name because they're like, oh, shit's coming for me. Somebody's name is Jose Hernandez though, or like George, but it's spelled like with a J, spelled like Jorge, whatever. A part of a like a political party. The opposing side of the political party. I don't know why that person is significant. Okay. And you see how my hands start itching like a motherfucker? Don't play with me. Please do not play with me. Hold on, let me stop. Anyways, because I was finna really get started because somebody's really playing with me. But yeah, that person is significant. I don't know why. I feel like everybody needs to get out my energy. But yeah, so pretty much I'm looking into like all the prophecies, because I know something you don't. The government don't like when certain people know certain things. They'll know you like where they getting all this information from. We're not telling them. We supposed to know all the secrets. We supposed to be the keeper of all secrets. Y'all think y'all the Crips keeper? The government that they the Crips keeper. They supposed to be the keeper of all secrets. They want to be the end-all, be-all, keeper of all secrets, the most powerful, the most, well, you ain't shit. So anyways, I'm gonna get to, I'm dragging it out. But anyway, so somebody is dragging something out. Okay, so like the government and the elites and all this, they dragging something out. Like I was also speaking about that military stuff. They're dragging something out. They're dragging out information that needs to be told to people. They're trying to drag out this military stuff to like come in with like another side power play or something like that. They trying to somebody trying to drag out their time here on this earth. Their vessel is somebody trying to body hop. I ain't gonna say no names because you know how the government be, especially try to say their name, they finna send a cease and desist, so they gonna try to knock you off. But a certain someone, they're trying to drag out their time here. They're trying to body hop. I don't know what the fuck that is. They having like real bad, like very significant health problems. Somebody trying to body hop. Somebody, mama is trying to body hop with them as well. The other person I'm talking about is somebody who's in like the highest position of power here on this earth right now. Somebody, mama is trying to body hop with them. Like she's very fucking sick. She's very jealous. You know, she want to be young again so she can go spread them legs to everybody she been spreading it to, girl, because you know she can't sell that thing because it ain't hitting on nothing and it's infected anyway. So anyway, somebody promiscuous mama or something, or somebody promiscuous grandmother. It's like a mother or a grandmother trying to body hop with like their daughter or their granddaughter. So okay, as a lady, it's specifically for like the feminine ladies, because that's what I'm getting hot up in here. It's like, oh, I've been hot as ever lately, because it be all these people in my energy and these spirits. People be trying to send spirits to me. Honey, I am the demon slayer. I will really bite. If I could baby, I ain't even gonna speak. I ain't scared of no spirit that's sent from down below, honey. I don't mess with all this, honey. I ain't scared of that, baby. You gonna get from around me. But anyways, oh baby, it's hot as hell. Somebody, mama or grandma, like they really, and then this person is high position of power, they trying to drag out their time here. So I'm getting a headache too. They want me to speak on this shit. I don't even know where the fuck this just came from. I get on this bitch and I just start talking whatever my spirit just leave me. But they trying to like body hop. Okay, somebody, mama or grandmother was like very promiscuous. They very deed out, fiend out for that D. Somebody mama also, like, she slick like I don't want to say that word, a D Ike. But yeah, she yeah, and she got a problem with you being able to, I guess somebody's a part of the LGBT community. Hello, welcome. We are kindred spirits. She's jealous that like you able to be confident in love, being a part of the community and stuff like that. So I don't know, but I'm gonna get this after I get the other part out as well, because I'm getting something else. Oh my gosh, it's like so much and so hot. But somebody grandmother or mother, see, it's distractions coming. Somebody grandmother or mother trying to body hop with their daughter or granddaughter. Okay, they got significant health problems. Y'all see how fucking hot I'm getting? You can see me starting to fucking sweat. What the fuck? They don't want me speaking on this. What the hell? Come on, I don't like this shit now. This been piss me off. It's like hot as hell. But they got significant health problems. Somebody like really struggling with their health right now. They could be sitting up here posing to everybody, making it seem like they so good and they so happy and they thriving and woo the woo, what the somebody from their 50s to their 70s, okay? Making it seem like they just, it's something that it's not, and they really trying to body hop. Oh, that's what I meant to say. That's how you know I got distracted. That shit, this heat started throwing me off. As a woman, if you know, you can either be, especially if you're around these people, you start to feel like this. But even if, like, say you start to feel certain symptoms I'm about to talk about, and you start thinking about them people, and you start just picturing them in your head, that's you seeing them in your mind's eye, and that's letting you know who's in your energy. But I love y'all. God damn. Whew, I turn this little fan on. Oh my God. Okay, but whew, if you do some type of vice, so say if you drink or you smoke, if you notice that like you drink the same amount and like you know your limit and stuff like that, but you always seem to black out, and then when you black out, it's like you are dead ass. People cannot tell that you are blackout drunk and that you won't remember stuff the next day. Like, you doing stuff and life of the party and just living. Like, I'm talking about doing great things. I'm talking about just whatever. I'm getting, like, if you experienced that, or, like, this could have been in the past, somebody, your mama was, like, using that as a way to, like, it's something like astro, kind of semi-astro project or connect with your vessel, so that while you black out drunk, she can like come to the forefront and like do all these crazy things. So if you remember doing all this stuff, like you got, like, say your memory, you got bits and pieces of it, but you can't fully remember everything. But like to everybody else, you was fully functioning, whatever else. Like that person It was something with you drinking or smoking. Somebody, it's a woman out here like you probably pop pills and stuff like that too. It's something about like that being an opening for this person to be able to connect to your vessel and your spirit in some way and like come to the forefront. And like, so when you black out, they having the best time with your vessel and your body. Y'all could have been you know, having relations with people that you don't remember, having conversations with people you don't remember, saying and doing stuff you just don't remember. You feel me? Like, it's just being wild. So if you know, like, your parent is like, they used to be wild or they are wild and stuff like that, you kind of basically was acting like them because there was, you know, whatever. I feel like I'm not explaining this right because I know they don't want me to get this out, but like, come on, you know, if you know. Some of y'all could have a mama or a grandmother who tried to be like this reformed goody two shoes, now know that they still a wild asshole, and it just is what it is. They still fiend out for D, and some of them slick fiend out for that nookie. They obsessed with your love life and all types of stuff like this and that. But anyways, yeah, they could be using your vices as a way. If you start to feel lightheaded, anxious, dissociate a lot when you're around this person, that could also be an indicator of something. Like, y'all, I'm dead ass trying to get this message out. I am literally losing my train of thoughts. Like, for real, for real. That's 11:44, 1:44 on the clock. I'm really trying to get it out. I literally am kind of losing my train of thought right now. You got somebody got a parent that sleeps all throughout the day. Like they just always sleeping. This person literally always goes to sleep. First of all, they be like depleted from always trying to see your energy, but they also like to go to sleep. They like to astral project. So like, say if you and your parent in the same house, they always sleeping. Most times when they sleeping, they sitting up there astral projecting into like where your room is, like that, just sitting there watching you like a fucking perverted, weird ass, creepy ass hoe. Like, that's weird as fuck. Watching you, studying you, just oh, they don't like that hoe. Being weird. And then when you go to sleep, they're up. Some actually monitoring you. Y'all, this message is finna sound like very, like, you're gonna have to piece it together, because I feel like I feel like I'm not explaining it right. Okay? The movie Get Out is significant as fuck. And I feel like a lot of us are, not me, but a lot of y'all overlooking the fact that a lot of this stuff is going on. Y'all keep focusing on aliens and stuff like X, Y, and Z. Y'all need to be looking into the spiritual. These people are body hopping. They're using y'all vices as ways to get to y'all. They're using this food as ways to get to y'all. Hold up. What's going on here? The food? Honey, don't play with my food, honey. And I know some of y'all just like, some of y'all gonna pause right when I pause at home. What you say, food? What you say about my food? Wait. Cause I love a good meal. I ain't gonna lie, like a good, healthy, seasoned meal. Like, oh baby, I tear it up. Okay, I'm getting sidetracked, but yeah, they just using a lot of stuff as a means. Yo, that's why I'm getting distracted. That's what the fuck it was, because that was the initial message. They do not want me to get this out. Okay, so I was looking up the prophecy. See, y'all, I'm gonna come back to other people. I told I start getting shit I gotta start rolling with before I like move on to the next. Okay, so we in the day and age. I was looking up the prophecies, right? I'm all about the prophecies. It's a certain prophecy I just cannot stop looking up because I just know it's very, 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 very significant. So in this prophecy, pretty much, y'all can go look up this prophecy. It's basically, just go look up the Iron Age era. Okay, we are in the Iron Age era, and if you don't know about all the prophecies stuff like that, if you of course if you don't know about it, you don't look that type of stuff up and don't look into that type of stuff, then you're not gonna realize it. But this is a prophecy. This is a prophecy already. Like, all this stuff been prophesized. We in a time loop or something. Matter of fact, we not in no fucking time loop. No, we're not. Like, it's a prophecy for like every era. If we go look up all the prophecies, it's a prophecy or multiple prophecies for every era. Properties. The government got multiple properties where they got these y'all know, like on them sci-fi movies where they be having like them pods, them people and stuff, like they got multiple eras. These people be sitting up here picking out who they want. They be sitting up here picking out who they possibly want to body hop into. But some people, especially if you got like a prophecy to fulfill, or like, you know, a certain calling in your life, they cannot, like, it's certain people they possibly really want to body hop into. They look for like the most athletic, the most headstrong. Some people, they really do, like when they test you as children and they see that you have certain spiritual gifts, they want to try to body hop with you because they feel like taking over their vessel, they'll be able to possess those gifts. But that's not how the fuck it works, fucking dumb ass. Like, that's so, that's really slow. How people be wanting to be so smart? They be so smart, they be like slow as fuck. Like, I don't understand this shit, because I feel like the arrogance starts to take over the actual intelligence that they possibly once had, or possibly still have. They start to get like very arrogant, and you know, once you get arrogant, you start to get a little sloppy because you're like, oh yeah, this ain't nothing, this like worth a piece of cake. It's like taking cake from a fat kid, baby. That's actually pretty difficult. If that little chubby little chunky little child really want that piece of red velvet cake, and you try to take it from them, they gonna give you a hell of a time. You ain't gonna be able to mess with that, honey. Huh? Okay, so that's not always as easy as you think. Like taking, what is it say? Like taking candy from a baby. Y'all know how strong babies be when they get a grip on something, when they taste something good for the first time, they get a grip on it. Like, bitch, I will really, like, give me this. Like, no, that's not always a piece of cake. It's not always as easy as y'all think. But anyways, they going and they looking for like certain people. So like, even these celebrities who like getting like old as fuck, they looking for like, and if you think that they're not looking at regular civilians, yes they are. Yes they are. Because then these certain people just pop up out of nowhere and they a big star. When you got people who've been at it for years, in the game for years, they ain't getting nowhere. That's because, you know, I mean, they can't really do too much with them, or they don't like characteristics about them, or they looking for, like I said, they looking for like the build, the strength. Oh, also, like I said, I got sidetracked again. I'm finna sound bananas, okay? It's bananas, B-A-N-A-N-A-S. But I'm about to sound batshit crazy to somebody. I don't care. Keep up. Anyways, shit, I need to keep up too. Cause it's so much. I'm getting like, I'm trying to catch everything that's, I'm like, hold up, let me. But see, I'm finna get sidetracked again. They don't know me get this shit out. I forgot what the fuck I was. So I'm talking about, bruh, it be so much coming that I know when somebody want me to get that shit. I start getting hot as fuck. I'm like, oh my god. Then y'all saw me coughing. Y'all started here. I'm talking about, it's just coming back to back to back. Like, and I got a little headache too. But you know, I fight through it. That ain't nothing. That's light work right there. But yes, when they testing these children, as you know, for spiritual gifts like that. Once they find like certain children who possess very powerful spiritual gifts at a young age, they sit up here and they put these children through a series of tests all throughout their life. And honestly, if you never wake up to it, you will never know. Some, unfortunately for those people, they wake up, and now the people who was trying to put them through these series of tests and whatever, now they caught, and now they gotta move different, and now things are harder because, you know, X, Y, and Z. But they kind of put these people through a series of tests, like, you know, poverty, all types of abuse, homelessness, all types of mental, like all types of stuff, just to see like their agility and how they get through it, how they maneuver X, Y, and Z. And then they sit here, excuse me, certain people, so certain people, they bid. So like, at least they bidding. Sometimes they bid on these people's bodies. Like, okay, well, I can use this person's vessel for this. I can use person like this person right here. They very headstrong. I can use it. I can use X, Y, and Z. But they not understanding, like, at the end of the day, even if you was to leave your vessel, that's still your spirit that's headstrong, whatever. The vessel is just a placeholder for you to be able to be on this physical realm and be seen and touch and see and hurt, whatever. But other than that, like, that's your spirit. So it's like the episode of SpongeBob when Plankton took SpongeBob's brain out and put it in the robot. It's still his brain, same thoughts, same everything. He still, I don't feel like it's, no. So even if they was to put themselves in like your vessel, your spirit's still gonna be your spirit. So they still not gonna have your spiritual gifts. They still not gonna have your mindset, your drive, your determination, your strength, your wisdom, none of this. So I don't, that's why I say, like, they just really, and they doing something with trying to like alter people's consciousness. They putting out like some type of frequencies or something in certain stuff. I don't know, like in certain like shows or that game like Fortnite and Roblox. They putting out like, it's something. Somebody who's good with technology, please, I need y'all to really look into this. I'm getting, it's something about like when these kids and stuff playing like Fortnite and Roblox, it's like a small frequency playing, and it's somebody like chanting, like, I'm really finna sound crazy as fuck, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Y'all know I'm bad shit crazy. I really don't care. Like, but damn, even I'm feeling like a little nervous. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, this is like, I don't know what the fuck this is. I ain't never thought about no shit like this before. It's actually like kind of weird. But if somebody who's really good with technology, if you can go through and get into it, it's something like basically like the whole time y'all on this game like Fortnite and Roblox, stuff like that, it's like a very, 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 very low frequency playing, but it's like some type of chanting of like some type of incantation or something, a spell, whatever y'all call it. And as it's playing, like these children, these people, y'all hearing it all the time. And y'all wonder why these kids like will be so hooked on these games where they can't even get up. Like, y'all know it was a time where like Fortnite was going around with like these kids was so hooked on, they would be glued to the TV, they would crash out if they got out of whatever. That same with Roblox. And like, I know one time somebody, like a part of a family I was once part of, they the little boy was playing Fortnite. He literally urinated on himself because he did not want to get up and stop playing the game. Like, it was real. At that point I was like, nah, that's not normal. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, like I didn't think nothing was wrong with him. I'm like, nah, something is like, that's very like, I ain't never seen no shit like that before. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So I'm like, okay. but it's like something they play. It's also like it's like an artist doing that shit too. There's a lot of people out here doing glamour magic. So if y'all go back and check how somebody was at the beginning and how they are now, it's like two completely different fucking people. Now I understand growth and stuff like that, but you shouldn't be a completely different fucking person from how you were. Like, I don't think I'm explaining it fucking right. Like with me, I'm exactly how I've been since a little girl. You can go back and check out. I've been very sassy, feisty, very elegant in my movements, very artsy and stuff like that. But I also had a mean streak too. If you start playing, getting on my nerves and stuff like that, and that hasn't changed. I'm the exact same. Even to like how I dress, like even if I wore like a crop top, I couldn't wear shorts. And if I did wear shorts with a crop top, I would just feel too naked and stuff like that. Like me, I'm not gonna say I'm just conservative, because I love a good cleavage moment or something like that, or a good little crop top, even with this belly button, I don't care. And form-fitting pants and stuff like that. I love form-fitting stuff, but too much skin for me is I can't do too much skin, like shorts and a crop top at the same time. That's like too fucking much. But you got some people who like, I can't explain it, they just completely fucking different. And they like stealing, I don't know, like the energy harvesting from like people you wouldn't think. And like I said, these celebrities know about it's celebrities out here using other people's energy. Like they know, they very big into spirituality, so they know which mundane regular civilians hold like a certain type of energy, and they come in your energy and steal it. They steal, like I said, for court dates, to get a nigga or a woman, get they album and stuff like that. A lot of people just doing glamour magic, like a lot of glamour magic. So somebody who was once very raunchy and stuff like that, and now they all classy, or somebody who was gang banging, now he all acting like he a goody two shoes and he better than the people he grew up in the hood with. Or you even got some people from the suburbs who want to seem more it's for the streets, and like they trying to siphon gangsters energy to be more feared and stuff like that, and I don't know, and not be seen as a joke or like a weep or something, a wimp, what you call it, what? This message is actually very crazy, because it's really some crazy stuff going on. Like I say, as a person in a very powerful position right now that's literally trying to like drag their time here on this earth out. They have really bad health problems, just like I said, their grandmother and or their mother is trying to body hop with somebody. Like I said, the movie Get Out is very significant. They are really sitting there doing that. They are literally sitting up here scouting for people, bidding on people, stuff like that. And even if they're not trying to take over your actual vessel, they're trying to steal a lot of people's spiritual gifts. Like they want your soul just solely for like your spiritual gifts. Like if you have spiritual gifts, if you are musically inclined, so if you can rap, if you can sing, if you can do anything that can make them a whole bunch of money and keep them on the scene on top for a very long time, they want your gifts. Even if it's somebody, you're a photographer, and you on the come up for real, and they're watching, and they know that, and they're already plotting on you. And it's actually like very weird, because with this photography thing, you could actually end up being like a very well-known, like high-profile photographer, like for real, and you'll literally do this until the day you pass. Like you could retire early if you wanted to, but you'll just keep doing it for the love of it, but you'll keep the money in the whatever, like creating a whole bunch of generational wealth. I'm seeing a black man specifically, like I'm seeing you 62 years old, like dead ass still doing it, like in high profile places, well respected, well known, like aging like fine wine as you should. I'm seeing you like, yeah. This will also be like a older black man, like bald, the goatee combo, black with like some gray up in it, mostly gray. Average height, so from 5'9" to like 6. He not 6 feet. That's too tall. He like 5'9" through 5'9" or 5'10", skinny build, well-rounded gentleman. You could just be coming on the scene like as a photographer or something like that. Like you could be getting your big break like at this later age in life, 62 or something like that. And they watching you. They want to know how you look so vibrant and so healthy and full of energy and stuff like that. It's such, you know, at a prolific age. What's prolific? What is it? Age or whatever like that. But anyways, you see how this also got me sidetracked from the original message I kept saying. Like, you see how I keep getting sidetracked? It's so many. I don't understand why so many messages coming through. That should be irritating. I'm like, bro, I'm talking about, I'm trying. I'm just, but anyways, like I said, the prophecy is something about like the Iron Age. We are in the Iron Age. They just reversed like the first 2 letters. So AI, artificial intelligence, machines and stuff like X, Y, and Z. The ancient texts basically predict the return of somebody specific, a specific spirit. It's a divine feminine spirit that they have been trying to stop from coming back. I don't understand. I guess like this divine feminine spirit, she holds like a lot of wisdom, and like she has been like, it's like an ancient spirit, like very divine, from life to life to life to life to life. I'm hearing that they knew, I'm feeling it. If you can feel, you can hear what you feel. If you understand what I'm saying, you understand what I'm saying. But yeah. Somebody get it, you get it. See, we're here. But I'm hearing that they've known about this spirit since this divine feminine spirit has been a child. This divine feminine spirit also has a divine counterpart that's basically a divine masculine spirit. Both of them been being watched since kids. I'm hearing they've been in the same medical center being tested on around the same time. But of course they don't remember because, you know, whatever. But the divine feminine is more woke than the divine feminine, okay, holds the wisdom. She here to like spiritually awaken a lot of people and like get them, like, cause what the fuck do y'all be doing? But then it's like the masculine, what is, it's something I ain't supposed to know about that. I don't know what that is. Hey, if you guys know, let me know. But yeah, they trying to, I'm hearing they knew about this divine feminine spirit since they've been a child. So this divine feminine spirit has been heavily tested on. It's also somebody, even though you look like a lot of your family members, like you got like the same type of characteristics, like features and stuff, like you don't have the same characteristics, but you have like the same features and stuff like that. like I said, another, like in the old video I had on here, you can go put you in like 10 different families. You're gonna look like you're a part of every fucking family, because a lot of people just look alike. Even people of different races look just alike. People of the same race could look just alike. I'm talking about, we've seen it all before. I'm still here, but this is not your family. I don't care what nobody's talking about. It's a closed adoption. Mississippi? I didn't hear that. I thought about that older lady. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so something about Mississippi. Era, 1992. Circle era, 1992. Circle era, 1992. Circle era. Circle era. Circle era. Circle era. Era. Okay. Era is about to come back full circle. That's what the fuck. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Era is about to come back full circle. It's something about 1992, something about Mississippi, era about to come back full circle. 1994, 98, 4 years old, closed adoption. What? Somebody snatched somebody. Chelsea. Somebody snatched somebody's child. Chelsea, Kelsey. Kiara, Sierra. Leanne, Liana, Leandro. Deanne, Deanna. Somebody you were born in Mississippi and not Louisiana. Somebody snatched somebody from Mississippi. Somebody, your birthday not your birthday. This come up again, bro. I'm so sick of this shit. Your birthday not your birthday. Your name not your name. The family not your family. Somebody they have. You've been disconnected from everything purposefully. Like, this shit is literally, it's been it's a big plot around somebody. And it's not just one, it's like a handful. I'm getting like 5 people in this whole motherfucking world. It's like a specific plot on like 5 specific people. Somebody hidden though. It's only 5 because they don't know about somebody. It's some hidden right there. Sign language. It's about to speak sign language. ASL. It's a pop around 5 specific people. One is not 6 because one is unknown. It's 5 specific people all around this world. 5 specifically. You ain't the first, you ain't the last. Cause it's kids being born every day, so you ain't the first, you definitely not the last. Until it comes a stop to this shit. But backwards. Turkey is significant. Cause it was backwards. I'm like, and I thought about like the drawing of the turkey. I don't know where they came from. Kindergarten. Okay, so with these 5 people, they have stripped you from your birthday. They gave you the wrong birthday, of course, because they are studying your actual birth chart. Because y'all know astrology play a lot in like however, you know, when it comes to this life shit as well. You probably always feel disconnected from your birth chart. I'm getting you were told a birthday, like you got a random birthday, like I wonder if this is my birthday, I wonder if this is my real sign. Like it's something about your, like I said, birthday being like a month later or like a month early, or some, I ain't gonna lie, somebody like the year even off, like somebody, you're not even the age you think, like somebody like you're a few years older. I ain't getting young, I'm getting you a few years older. And that's actually fucked up because they taking years off your fucking life, but they purposely are doing it as well. Because once you find out that you are older, you're going to feel like, damn, by the time you find out your real age, somebody's 34. Like somebody you're not even, somebody like you're not even in your 20s like you think. You're like in your 30s, like 34. You're getting 34. 32 to 34. I'm also getting 1994. Priscilla, Marissa, Sabrina, Diane, Cheyenne. But anyways, you're not even, whatever. I'm finna go ahead and get this out because I'm finna keep getting sidetracked. You see how I keep getting off this? You see how I keep talking about this prophecy and I keep getting off of it? Cause I'm telling them they don't want me to get that out. Like what the fuck, bitch? Like damn, it's something about that they don't want me to get that out. But they disconnect you from your actual birthday because they don't want you to be able to study your real birth chart, because that plays a part in like whatever. Okay, they separated you from your real family, of course, because they have a scheme set up by Todd. Yes. Somebody's name could also be Todd as well. Somebody's last name Todd, with like 2 D's. But also toddler, like I'm saying. Okay, disconnect you from your family because honestly, y'all, this life, when we come back into this life, our family plays a part in a lot of stuff too. And if you connected with your real family, like even in the physical, even though we spirits, a lot of y'all be damn, I'm finna turn this shit around. Okay, motherfuckers do not, y'all see what's going on here? They do not want that out. Calm down. Just want to get out anyway. But yeah, disconnecting you from your family and like basically who you can trace back blood with and stuff like that. They did that because you won't be able to trace back who your ancestors are. So say if you feel like, okay, I'm breaking generational curses with my family, you not even, I got this the other day, you not even breaking generational curses for your family that you think. And some of y'all, like I said, y'all like me, y'all with no contact with y'all family, and you still feel like he's breaking generational curses, but you not breaking no generational curses for you, the family that you think that you're a part of. They don't disconnect you with that from their family, so you can't even trace back who your ancestors are. So a lot of y'all even be hesitant about like getting into like ancestral ventilation or ventilate, whatever it's called, because you don't even know if who your family with is like your family. You don't even know who your ancestors like truly are, because you go and trace back the family that you were placed in, that's all they people. A lot of y'all, these people also trying to put their generational curses off on you, so that you can break their family generational curses and stuff like that. Or they just putting all the burden on you, so they won't have to deal with it. They can continue to drink and be hoes like they fucking be, bitch. Trying to sell their weak stuff. Ain't nobody buying that. Okay. But yeah. Trying to put like their generational curses off on y'all. Putting their karma off on y'all and stuff like X, Y, and Z. So that's why they gave you like the they disconnect you from your real birth date to get rid of the real birth chart. They, like I said, they study your real birth chart, can disconnect you with your family in the physical. Like I said, your family in the physical plays a part with you in the spiritual. A lot of y'all be connected to y'all spiritual family as well in the physical a lot of times. And since with you specifically, like with whoever I'm talking to specifically, like your physical family actually was a lot of your spiritual family too. Like, it was a whole bunch of like ancestors and Starseeds and Chosen was coming back. It was one big old family, but y'all them got disconnected in a lot of ways. So of course you can't really trace back who your real ancestors are until you get the truth about who you are. Like I said, some of y'all birthday off, your age off, because I feel like they felt like eventually, if you do wake up and realize some shit, you start looking into shit, it'll be hard for you to find and connect the dots, because you like, well, you don't really know shit. A lot of y'all, you're in the fucking dark. Literally, you don't know shit about nothing. It's like a whole scheme around your whole existence, and also who you are in the spirit is hidden from you. Like, I know it's a few of y'all out there feel like they're like, what the fuck? But y'all will get it soon. And I know this message is like all over the place, because I'm literally, it's specific message I was trying to get out, and like I'm talking fast and stumbling over my fucking words. And y'all see, if you go in my videos, I do that a lot. When I start getting a lot, or I start getting excited, or I start getting like, it just be too much. But yeah. Some of y'all is not American. Like, y'all family is American, y'all not American. And some of y'all can tell from like how you walk, how you talk, your accent or something like that. Everybody talk one specific way. Even if y'all all like country or something like that, it's like you still talk, move, and walk different. It's just something like extremely fucking different, where you stand out all the time around everybody when you're around them. And it has caused a lot of like people, whether you're a man or woman, it's caused a lot of people to be very jealous of you. Like, when it comes to your family and friends, so like they start becoming very jealous, because a lot of people think that you are intriguing or exotic. They're like, oh my gosh, like something is just very unique about your features, or how you talk, how you walk, something just very different. But it's like, somebody is this ancient spirit that's supposed to, that was exiled. Of course, you know, when it comes to the truth, people hate the truth, so of course they gonna exile the one divine feminine spirit that holds all the truth, and it's all about the truth and wisdom and enlightening people. So like, of course they gonna exile. Like, what? That's what they do. Michael, this person in a high position of power that's trying to body hop, gonna try to like, if it is successful, if it is, the name gonna be like, oh, they gonna try to change that name. Cause I say they gonna try to change that name up. You like the name, like they was gonna try to come out with the name like Michael, or somebody who in the a part of that elite stuff and government shit like that, the name like Michael or something like that. They plotting on the Michael. If they plotting on the Michael, well, that's why the name gonna come out to be Michael. Michael P. Their last name start with a P. He young. He fairly young though. He like 25. Dark brown hair. He got a cute little chunky face, but he not chunky. He like more on the slim side. What's their last name? Petrowski is significant. Petrowski. But yeah, they plotting on like a Michael or something like that. So if a Michael last name P just all of a sudden rise up high in like the political and government party and stuff like that, then hey, I mean, maybe that son of a gun was significant with body swapping. I don't know. Like, y'all, it's like a lot coming through. It's like a lot right now, and I really don't feel like continuing on that patois. Somebody Jamaican is significant. Somebody, a lot of people probably ask you, are you Jamaican? And you be like, oh nah, like, you know, somebody you could have did a DNA test, something like that. You saw like you had like a bunch of mixed up. Somebody ancestry. Somebody, when your membership is no longer active on Ancestry, they're not supposed to delete your DNA chart. If they delete your DNA chart, it's because, do y'all fucking hear that fucking horn? Did y'all fucking hear that bitch? Did you listen? Did you hear it? Rewind it back, listen. That solar plexus, don't play. But anyways, that's confirmation. Now they really just, hey, they really just amp me up for real. Don't stop playing with the girl. But if they deleted your chart, your DNA chart, this is what I was gonna say. Some of y'all got y'all DNA chart, your DNA results back extremely early. Like the minimum time to get your chart back was probably like, say, 6 weeks. You got your shit back in 3, extremely fucking fast. That's what, because when you sent your DNA and they saw you, they went on and they already had this planned out. When you sent in, they was already waiting for the day when you got older and possibly start looking into this shit. They really, somebody, I'm telling you, it's like a few people. They's on y'all tail, bruh. And like every time something happen, you think that you tripping, you are not. They deleted your DNA results because them not your real DNA results. They already had this shit pre-planned, okay? But they also threw in some little gimmicks to try to throw you off and keep you distracted. Like, say if you got your DNA results, you got them back extremely fast, like even faster, like the minimum time. You got on there, you ain't see majority, none of your fucking family. They did that. First of all, it's not your chart, but they also did that to try to throw you off as well, to keep you distracted and looking into other shit. And then once the membership stopped, they end up deleting your motherfucking chart. And if you was to go call them like, why y'all deleted my chart? They gonna act like they don't know what the fuck. Right when they get your name, all of a sudden they ain't gonna know what the fuck you talking about. X, Y, Z. A lot of y'all could be getting it, like when you go to certain places or do certain things, you people your fucking name. Like all of a sudden it's just a energy shift. Some weird start going on. They deleted your chart for a reason. That was not your real chart, actually. Some of y'all, like I said, y'all get asked a lot, like, are y'all Jamaican? Some of y'all really are Jamaican, like, but you don't know that. But you get asked by a lot of Jamaicans. If you get asked by a lot of Jamaicans, especially like when you traveling and stuff, are you Jamaican? That's because Jamaicans, they know they people. They know like who else. They can just, once you know a part of whatever, you just can see it. You can see it in others, and they seeing it in you. Like, I'm talking about, you probably have people all the time like following you, you Jamaican, you gotta be Jamaican, you Jamaican, like, you like, dang. Or like people could be asking you, are you Creole, like they asking you, are you specific things. You also got like certain people coming up to you, talking to you about like certain tribes and stuff, like the Geechee Gulu or the Gula Geechee or something like that. If I mispronounce it, hey, my bad. But I don't know. It's some crazy stuff going on here. But that horn was confirmation. That wasn't your real DNA results, like, at all. Because if you get your real DNA results, I think you'll be able to pinpoint your ass most likely not from America. Somebody is like you from like how they came over there and took our ancestors and enslaved them. They still go over there and take people kids and stuff like that, and take their newborn babies and take X, Y, and Z. They still go over there and do that. Yeah, they do. Yes, they do. Just like they scouting for people over there who the body hop from there. You're gonna see these people come over here in America, all of a sudden they big, well-known stars, all of a sudden out of nowhere, just overnight, yeah. Overnight celebrity by Twister. This shit is twisted. Exactly. Exactly. And I'm spitting facts. Y'all see how they ah! Yeah. Y'all, I'm gonna come back with a more detailed message, because I'm gonna get more into it, because I really want to speak specifically about each thing I just said. So make a video about each thing I just said specifically. They're probably gonna be like short videos. I'm gonna talk about each one. I need to stop. I'm getting like so distracted, but I need to speak on every single thing I said specifically. But like I said, I'm gonna end with this. We are in the Iron Age. They changed the 2 letters around, which is AI. If you change 2 letters around, artificial intelligence, machines like that, it's a specific divine feminine that has been here on this realm, who's come back in every life to do the same thing. In other lives they have taken her out, in other lives they have done this, got off, whatever. It's always been plots and schemes and plays on her. And when she reincarnates, a lot of her enemies reincarnate as well, and a lot of times they come back as like family members, friends, lovers, whatever. And this is not only a divine feminine, this is a divine masculine, but also it could be a man in his divine feminine energy and a woman in her divine masculine energy. That don't mean that you gave like stop. Somebody's just gonna be stupid when I said that. You know what I'm saying? Like just think, stop, pause, breathe in the oxygen, exhale the carbon shit, okay? Because you really on it, you need to stop. But anyways, differential to this, something about that is significant. I don't know. But yeah, she was exiled, you know, whatever. I'm getting her and like this divine masculine, they mirror each other. So if she the wisdom, what is the mirror of wisdom? I gotta look it up, because it's something about that specifically.